Great Wall of China, read by Curtis Thomas. Focus question: what makes the Great Wall of China so impressive? The longest wall in the world twists and turns across the continent of Asia. The Great Wall of China is one of the most amazing landmarks on our planet. It's also the biggest reason people visit China. A dragon sleeps. People built the walls that make up the Great Wall along China's northern border. They wanted to keep out enemies and protect China. Many people in China think of land as a living thing. They say the Great Wall is like a sleeping dragon. The wall is curved instead of straight to flow in harmony with the land. The tail of the dragon is in a desert. The head is next to a sea. The dragon's body passes through many different types of land, including deserts, mountains, farmlands, and beaches, some parts near Beijing, China's capital. The walls. Many different walls make up the Great Wall. Some sections have broken and been fixed. Other sections have fallen apart. In China, the wall's name means the long wall of 10,000 li. A li is about 1/2 of a kilometer or 1/3 of a mile. People used to think the wall was 10,000 li long, which is 5,000 kilometers, 3,100 miles. Not long ago, scientists used new tools to measure the wall. They found out that the wall is more than 4 times that long when all the sections are added together. The materials. Workers used many materials to make the Great Wall. They built early sections using a way of building called hangtu. Workers set up a frame made of wood or bamboo. Next, they poured a layer of earth inside. Workers packed down the earth. Then, they added more layers and packed them down to form a tall wall. Later on, builders covered dirt walls with bricks and stone. They formed the bricks in wooden molds. Then, they baked the bricks in ovens. Builders used stone instead of bricks. For parts of the wall that needed to be extra strong, workers filled the spaces between the bricks and stones with mortar. The mortar was very strong because it's mixed with sticky rice. The enemies. The Great Wall helped protect Chinese people from their enemies for many years. At first, the enemies were a small group of people who wandered from place to place. Later, walls protect different kingdoms from each other. After China became one country, the wall protected it from enemies to the north. Building the Great Wall was fast at some times and slow at other times. When China was in control, Chinese rulers built up the wall. At other times, China was ruled by its enemies and building stopped. Sections of the wall fell apart. Later, when China took back control, workers fixed the wall and built new sections. They used bricks and stones to make the wall stronger. The Great Wall of China. Length. Combined total length of all sections about 21,196 kilometers, 13,117 miles, the longest series of structures ever built. Width. Widest section about 9 meters, 30 feet. Tallest part of the wall is about 8 meters, 26 feet. Elevation. Lowest point is at sea level. Highest point is more than 500 meters, 1,600 1,500 feet in elevation. The visitors, people come to see the Great Wall from all over the world. Most people visit the sections that are close to Beijing. If you go, be prepared to do a lot of walking and climbing. You'll also want to take many pictures. Be sure to bring a camera. How long is it? You can't see the Great Wall from the moon, but it is still amazing. Imagine lining up all the sections in a row. The wall will stretch from the North Pole to the South Pole. That's a mighty long wall. Connections. Writing. Imagine you have just visited the Great Wall of China. Write an email to your teacher describing your experience and explaining what you learned during your trip. Social studies. The Great Wall is known as a sleeping dragon. Create a map of the Great Wall, making it look like a sleeping dragon. Include a compass rose and map key on your map.